What is going on, guys, and welcome back to part 2 of Lewis's Honda collection with the Acura Honda Classic boys and me, and sponsored by Acura Pembroke Pines. Thank you guys for tuning in. Lewis,
how's it going, brother?
It has been great filming these cars. Thank you for coming out. It's always a pleasure to have Lewis here in-house and show us your collection. So let's go ahead and do it. All right, Lewis, so we're here. We got a 98 CTR. This is part 2 of the series. This is, which number is this in your collection?
This is number 2. This is my second Type R and my first right-hand drive.
Your first right-hand drive. Amazing. Such an iconic car for Honda. So where did you, not where did you get it, but what made you get this car coming from an ITR?
To be honest with you, the shorter wheelbase, I was always curious to see how it felt on a Type R trim. You know, we have hatchbacks here in the States, but we don't have the Japanese version of it with the stiffened chassis and the better suspension, etc. So I was very curious. It was love at first sight. I saw it, and we went ahead and we restored the paint. Everything on the interior of this car is completely stock, and also it was only clean. So what you see is pretty much how the car came from factory, aside of the paint job.
We're definitely going to move to the interior. Real quick, we were talking off camera. These wheels are, what wheels are these?
Those wheels are Advent RG1s, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
They're wrapped on Falcon. The spec of the wheels are 16 by 7.5.
Okay.
And the tires are 215 45 16. Yes.
Awesome. So these tires are a little bit grippy, I would suggest, right? I mean, I would think, right?
Yes, they are. But the car, you know, B16 is well known for being a low torque engine. So
you don't break a lot of traction.
I do not. But the car feels great under stress, especially when you're driving it to a curve and when you go to the track. And I've never been on the track racing on this car yet, but definitely this will be seeing some track time.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and move to the interior and let's check the interior out, Lewis.
Awesome.
Okay, Lewis, so we're in the interior of the CTR. Obviously, OEM everything, red Recaros that come with it. These are the seats that come in this car originally, right?
This car is completely factory on the interior. The only modification that I have on this car was my own, like I like to call it, BMW touch.
Okay.
Which is the steering wheel. It was wrapped in Alcantara, and it also has leather inside. I mean, on the top portion and bottom portion, and I put the little red dot because it reminded me of my E36 M3 that I used to have. Yes, and I kind of wanted to bring this into a Honda game per se.
Nice. So this car is very original. Nothing has changed here. Original seats, original interior with the dash.
Yes.
CTR cluster, CTR shift knob, and I want to point out that you also have the rug mats.
Yeah, also the flare, emergency flares. If I'm not mistaken, by law you need to have that on your vehicle in Japan.
In Japan, right? In
case of if you break down in the middle of the road.
And that's the original Honda one?
Yeah, that is the original Honda one.
Nice. So as you guys can see on the CTR, it's a black dash.
It is.
With a vent in the middle.
Yes. There's the story of this car. This car, most people think that a CTR, that all of them comes with power window, and they come with a radio and airbags. Well, this car, what's special about it is that this is actually the entry-level Type R, which it was meant to be for those tuners that wanted to pretty much modify their cars, and they wanted the lightest weight possible. The only option this car has from the factory is the air conditioning, which still works and it's amazing. Also has power steering. Okay. Mind you, this car, those two were optional. They were not a standard features.
Because there is a lower tier one, which is called the NA1.
Yes,
I believe
that is correct. That's the rarest Type R. Actually, very few were made. They don't even know. They're not even sure how many units were made, but they think it was less than 300, if I'm not mistaken.
No AC.
It has no AC. It has cloth interior, black. It has the 5 lug on the wheels, but it has steelies on it.
But it has steelies.
Yes, it doesn't come with airbags. This is the one that follows that one, which it doesn't have airbag. It doesn't have power windows. And the AC was an option that the original owner decided to put in this car, as well as the power steering.
But the NA1 doesn't have AC. And
does
doesn't
not.
have power steering
It's
either.
the most basic car, and you guys can Google it. I encourage you guys to do it. Very interesting. It doesn't even come with the red Ricardo seats, not even the black
the
Ricardo
cloth,
seats. It comes with regular Civic LX seats, because those cars were meant for tuners to buy them and pretty much strip them out and
Put them
make
on the
their
track.
own. Exactly.
Nice. So I want to give everyone a shot of the interior. This looks very nice. So this is what you get, man. This is a CTR. This is what you get. You get your 2 red Ricardos, you get the red carpet with the red mats, and you get the black seats in the back. Looks so nice. So let's go to the trunk, Louis, and let's check it out.
Sure.
Okay, Louis, so we're in the back of the trunk and you
Yeah.
pulled out the manual.
Yeah, actually I was able to get the original manual that came with the car. Obviously it's in JDM, LOL. No, I'm just kidding.
We
It's
can't
in
understand
Japanese.
nothing that says
No,
in there.
I hope I never have an emergency where it requires for me to check the manual, because I'm not gonna be able to do much reading about it.
We're gonna be lost looking
Yeah,
at
I'll
it.
be looking at the picture like one of those cartoons.
So everything original. You got your
everything
cover,
is
speaker
original.
covers, everything.
It doesn't have speaker, as we said, is not option for that. And then here's the best part. On the bottom we have a very mint. Here's the jack.
Show everybody.
The
This is
trunk,
the original jack that comes with
Yep,
the car?
this is the original jack, the original tool set, whatever you want to call it. The spare tire, original from the car. As you can see, this car has never been in an accident. When we respray it, we sand it down, and it had no signs whatsoever of
having an
any
accident, huh?
accident or anything like that. The car doesn't even have bundle on it. It's amazing how pristine this car was, although it was covered under a lot of dust and a lot of ricey materials per se.
Yeah. I also want to point out that obviously we said it in the front of the dash, but the whole back part and the back plastics are also black. You're not going to find that here in the States, because no Civic in the States came with
black interior.
With black
No, they did
interior.
not. Another curious data about this car, besides the black interiors, is actually CTRs on this trim. They came with window tinted from factory.
Oh, did they?
This is not a firm that they have on the back. Actually, this is from factory, and it's dark like that.
So this glass is tinted from factory.
It is tinted from factory. The best way for you to tell is how you can see that there is no change in color. There's no discoloration
yes.
throughout. And it only has it on the back. The front windows, they're not tinted, as you can see, and the back ones are.
Perfect. So we have an original B16 that comes with the car. Is this matching VIN, Louis?
Yes, it is. Actually, this car is completely stock. It has a stock airbox. It has the stock headers. Everything is full
Everything is
stock.
completely
The car is
stock.
completely virgin. It's never been molested.
B16B, if you guys can see it. LSD in the transmission.
I was debating whether to replace the valve cover, but it has some history on it, so I
wanna keep it
actually
pure
wanna
correct.
keep it like that. Yes.
Original CTR strut bar. And I
Yes.
just kind of want to back up, because there's not much to just kind of say about this. This is pure correct all the way. B16B that comes with it, with an LSD tranny. Just looks beautiful, man.